What's up, my people? My people. This is Roscoe from Roscoe Gaming, and today we are not in Minecraft, nor are we in Minecraft, but today we're in Microsoft Flight. Oh shit. Yep, that's right. It's a Steam game. Um, you can get on Steam. It's free. The graphics aren't the best because I'm playing on a laptop, and there's a bit of lag, but it's doable. I can live with it. So this is Microsoft Flight, which I guess takes place in Hawaii. And there's just a whole bunch of, this profile. It's crazy activities, but I didn't buy it, so I don't get that many activities to do. But instead today, to kick off this little series, I will occasionally upload a video every once in a while of these. I just wanted to mix it up. But today we're just going to do a little free flight. And yeah, it's let's just jump into it, and I'll explain later. Um, let's see. I'm listening in on the radio. Yep. 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 Okay. So if you don't know anything about planes, which I do, and I'll get into that more later, these are sort of grass strips just made in the country by some guy, or just someone who wants to make a plane. That's why this is what these pink circles represent. These are more major airstrips. They're a step up. Let's see. This is an even bigger airstrip. It has some hangars. That's what that circle, pink circle with the squares coming out of the sides represents. And the blue airstrips, like these, this is an even bigger airstrip than the pink, and this one has even more space. And yeah, you can see that. And then these are the bigger airports on the island of Hawaii, the main island in the state of Hawaii. So I kind of want to, take off from here. So that's what we're gonna do. Get out of here. I don't want to start in the air. We'll line up on runway 9, which is a hard surface, and you can see the tower, and it's got all this cool stuff, and it's fairly off of sea level. So let's take off. And while this is loading, I'm gonna skip it because it goes faster when I'm not recording, and I'll be back with you guys when it's done. It's loaded, and yes, oh fuck yeah, here we go. So we're scrolling through our views here, and let's just go. Oh, hold on, I should probably plug in my Xbox controller, because that's how I fly these bad mamma jammas. I'm so unprepared. Excuse me, guys. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Nice. Backspace. Okay. So I'm just going to. I don't know if I'm being loud or not. I think I'm being really loud. It's dusk. It's turning day. It's turning nighttime. And so I'm just gonna take off. And I'm going to share my story right now with aircraft. And why I'm playing Microsoft Flight opposed to any other game out there. As many of you don't know, and I'm sure only a few of you know, like maybe 2 or 3 of my subscribers know. 2 or 3 out of the whole 14 subscribers know. But I am a big, huge creeper of planes. I am a plane guy. I actually own an airplane. It's a little biplane. It's nothing big. It's about as big as this plane, but it can hold like one more person. And it's in my family, both my grandparents, my biological grandfather and my regular grandfather were both in the Navy, and and they both flew planes for a while, and my dad was in the Navy and he flew planes. My mom was in the Navy, but she wasn't in planes. She did something else. So I'm going to throw my gear up, and you can hear it going up, I think. And the bad thing about starting way up here on top of this mountain is, see, we're already 1,000 feet above sea level. And you can see up there in the upper right, it says stalling, push nose down. Yeah, that's not a good thing. The reason we're stalling is because we're so high up here in the air, and we're almost a mile high, or we're over a mile high, and the throttle or the wings have nothing to grab into because the wind's, thinner than in the than lower in sea level where it's heavier. Same thing, with mountain climbers. They have to wear gas masks because the air is so thin and there's not enough oxygen. Same here. There's nothing for the propeller to grab onto, and it's difficult for us to fly. But I'm going to continue with my story, and you see we're kind of gaining speed now, which is good. And I'm just adjusting the trim as we speak. But back with my story. I'm a huge planes guy. I know many planes. Like I said, I own an airplane. It's in my blood. Part of my free time is flying airplanes and actually going to many air shows and stuff like that. I know I'm a nerd and stuff, but many people like airplane flies by, I'm like all over that shit and just watch it and just see what kind of airplane it is. But is that the water? Let's go over here, check out if this is the water. Alright, looks to be the water. So I wanted to play this game because the first time I installed Steam just now, like yesterday, and this game was the first to come up, and I was like, you know what, I think it'd be pretty damn cool if I shared something I love to do with my subscribers. So that's what I'm doing now. And I know I'm talking a bit louder than normal, or at least I think I am. That's just because I feel like I have a loud mouth today. But anyways, like, more on my background. I'm in college, or I plan to go into the Navy after college, and fly, like a P-3 Orion or some sort of C-13, C-3 cargo plane, or maybe a jet. That'd be cool. And actually, when I get back from the Navy, 4 years and more, I plan to go, because I'm studying right now aerospace engineering. And if you don't know what they do, they make planes and stuff. They design new planes and test them. So that's what I'm studying, because it's what I like. I figured out that's what I want to do with my life, and I'm going to pursue it. So yeah, I'm gonna crank our speed down to 80%, and you're gonna see our nautical miles drop a bit here. Probably a bit more than we want, and I'm gonna put it back up to 85. You're gonna see the nose dip down. That's because we're trying to gain speed, but no worries, no worries. And now I'm gonna actually turn around and try to land and not embarrass myself. More background here on Microsoft Flight. Since it's free, I don't get too much stuff, as you probably would guess. I just, get like free flight in limited areas and some missions, and I might do some missions or not. But the plane we're flying in is called an A5, which is a fairly new, small compatible plane. And it's small. You can see. Let me look out here. Yep, that's a flyby. Yeah, you can see it's personal. It's got a plane, fairly new design. It's an amphibious aircraft, so it can land on water, which is cool. So yeah, it's nice. It's like a car in here. See, look at that. It's like a car in here. It's so comfortable and stuff. I'd definitely fly it. That'd be fucking awesome. but my plane just goes on land. So we're lining up with the runway. And guys, tell me, leave a like or comment and tell me if you like these kind of episodes, because if not, I'll stop doing them and just play this game myself. But I wanted to share something with you. Maybe I'm talking louder because I'm excited about this, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and throw my gear down there. You want to line up with the runway, which is obviously those red lights. And we started off at about 6,500. I'm going to bump my speed up a little more here. Actually, I'm going to slow it down even more. Little tips: when you are descending, you want to lower your speed so you don't gain too much speed too quickly and stuff like that. So let's see. You might enjoy this view a bit more. And you can see that Microsoft Flight is whoa, we need to speed up some. Microsoft Flight is this is not how I fly in real life, because I almost have my flying license, and they do not let you get that without if you fly like this. But it's a game, so it'll have to do. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna slow it down, and we're just gonna use the nose to climb, and you can see those trees are getting really close. And we are stalling, which is not good, and there's the runway, thank God. Oh shit, pull up. Ah! Okay, there we go. It's a fairly narrow runway. Whoa! Ooh, bumpy landing. Jeez. Hopefully the next ones in the future will be better. But that's Microsoft Flight. That's my little what do you call it? My little go through on Microsoft Flight. And we're gonna zoom in. And yeah, I can see myself. And I'm gonna pull into the hangar bay. Yep. Let's go speed it up some. Not 10%. Anyways, this is Microsoft Flight in a nutshell. And leave a like if you do like these guys. Like or comment telling me if you like these or not, because I'd like to know. And give me some more suggestions for games. I mean, I'd love to. And as always, subscribe and like. Damn, son, this thing does not have it good. It takes a while to get it going. I know I'm not taking off again. I'm just trying to get this thing going. Yep, there we go. So I'm gonna park it here. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and come back for the next one. Tell your friends as well. Doing lots of cool things here on Roscoe Gaming. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.